Welcome to the Ekios Zone. Let's get started. The 1930s was a transformative decade for music, marked by innovation, resilience, and the rise of new genres that would shape the future of popular music. Amidst the Great Depression and a rapidly changing world, music served both as an escape and a reflection of the times. We will explore the major musical trends of the 1930s, including the rise of jazz and swing, the impact of radio and film, and the emergence of folk and blues, while highlighting how these elements collectively contributed to a rich and diverse musical landscape. The 1930s is often celebrated as the golden age of jazz, a genre that had been evolving since the early 20th century. By the 1930s, jazz had become a defining feature of American culture. The swing era, which began in the late 1920s, reached its zenith during this decade. Big bands led by iconic figures such as Duke Ellington, Count Basie, and Benny Goodman dominated the music scene. Duke Ellington, whose career began in the 1920s, became one of the most influential band leaders of the 1930s. His compositions, such as Mood Indigo and It Don't Mean a Thing If I Ain't Got That Swing, highlighted his sophisticated arrangements and innovative use of orchestration. Ellington's ability to blend blues, classical, and jazz elements helped to redefine the genre and elevate it to a new artistic height. Count Basie, another pivotal figure, brought a distinct style to that swing era. His band's use of rhythm and improvisation created a driving, energetic sound that became synonymous with the swing movement. Basie's influence came in the way he encouraged individual expression within the framework of the big band, fostering a sense of spontaneity and excitement. Benny Goodman, known as the King of Swing, played a crucial role in popularizing swing music. His performances, including the famous Carnegie Hall concert in 1938, demonstrated the broad appeal of swing and its capacity to attract diverse audiences. Goodman's success helped to bring jazz into the mainstream and cemented the genre's place in American popular culture. The 1930s saw significant advancements in technology that had a profound impact on the music industry. Radio became an ubiquitous medium, bringing music into homes across America. This new form of mass communication allowed for the widespread dissemination of jazz, swing, and other genres, helping to popularize them and reach new audiences. Radio programs such as the Goodman Hour and The Ellington Show showcased live performances and became an essential part of the cultural landscape. These broadcasts not only entertained, but also played a crucial role in shaping public taste and promoting new artists. Film also had a significant impact on the music of the 1930s. The advent of talkies, or sound films, revolutionized the industry, integrating music into cinematic storytelling. The popularity of musicals such as 42nd Street and Top Hat demonstrated the power of film to showcase music talent and create memorable performances. The collaboration between Hollywood and Broadway composers such as Irving Berlin and Cole Porter led to the creation of iconic songs that became standards in the American musical repertoire. Films provided a platform for these composers to reach wider audiences and solidify their place in the musical canon. While jazz and swing dominated the mainstream, the 1930s also saw the rise of folk and blues music, which reflected the experiences of marginalized communities and those affected by the Great Depression. Folk music, with its roots in American traditional music, gained prominence through the efforts of artists such as Woody Guthrie. Woody Guthrie's music was deeply influenced by the economic hardships of the era. Songs like This Land Is Your Land articulated the struggles and aspirations of ordinary people, making a powerful statement about social justice and the American experience. Guthrie's work laid the foundation for the folk revival of the 1960s and influenced generations of musicians who sought to address social and political issues through their art. Blues music, with its origins in African American communities in the South, also gained widespread recognition in the 1930s. Artists such as Robert Johnson and Bessie Smith became prominent figures in the genre. Johnson's guitar playing and lyrical themes of hardship and heartache became legendary, influencing later generations of musicians across various genres. Bessie Smith, known as the Empress of Blues, brought a powerful vocal style and emotional depth to her performances. Her recordings from the 1930s, such as Downhearted Blues, showcased her ability to convey raw emotion and resonated with listeners facing their own struggles during the Depression. The music of the 1930s was a reflection of a complex and challenging era. Amidst economic hardship and social change, jazz and swing emerged as dominant forces, driven by the innovative contributions of artists like Duke Ellington, Count Basie, and Benny Goodman. The rise of radio and film played a crucial role in popularizing these genres and bringing them into the homes of millions. At the same time, the decade saw the emergence of folk and blues music, which provided a voice for those affected by the Great Depression and addressed broader social issues. Artists such as Woody Guthrie and Bessie Smith captured the spirit of resilience and hope that characterized the area. In summary, the music of the 1930s was marked by a remarkable blend of innovation and expression. It reflected both the struggles and the spirit of the time, leaving an enduring legacy that continues to influence and inspire musicians and listeners today. The decade's musical achievements not only provided a soundtrack to a turbulent period, but also set the stage for future developments in American music.